Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. I'm playing a little CatseyeXI Final Fantasy XI on the CatseyeXI private server. We're gonna go into a murdering spree today. What? I don't know. So the issue, if you watch yesterday's stream, check it out. Check it out. But I got murdered at the end of the stream. So we're gonna go back, kill Faust, show how to get the drop. I'll be playing solo with trusts. So one of the big issues that I had was, with the trust party, they like to group up, and so then Faust's AoE attack, where he spins in a little circle, killed the trust off pretty quick. So what's the solution? What's the best defense? Well, the best defense is a good offense. So we're going to see if we can't zerg him down with Samurai. Going to use Samurai's ability to crank out weapon skills, and hopefully, with our fingers crossed, with my big fingers and my little fingers, cross him up, see if we can't get that Summer Stone. All right. So let's see. I'm going to check my gills. Oh my god, I'm rich. Alright, so if you are curious what the Samurai setup looks like, you do want to pick up your Shona. My Shona. That's the weapon skill for... oh my god, my brain. For Domain Invasion. So you get your Aeonic weapon skill through the Domain Invasion purchases. You do big damage, big numbers, and then stack strength gear. So we'll be trying to... this is my TP set. You get this great katana from Domain Invasion. It's a boss drop. You get the double pole attack. Double pole attack? Well, I hate when my pole gets double attacked. Or do I? But I think this drops off like Operation Desert Swarm, BCNM. You can get it off the auction house. The Freet's bow for the plus strength. You can either do, is it like the Fenrir Full Moon Fountain fight? You can do that, or this is I got mine from the daily login. Daily login rewards change every month. So last month this was on the list, so I picked it up for 1,500 points. Ace's Helm comes off Scorpion in the desert. It's a H&M fight. You'll usually see shouts going on when he is like the target for that month or that week, and you just join in. And I think you got to use a pop, so it's your pop, your drop. You bring a venomous claw and pop him, and there you go. Chivalrous chain. You can get that from assaults. I traded my points into the lady. I traded my papers in for points. I went over that yesterday too, I think. Brutals from C, ABCs, 1, 2, 3. This was a login reward. The Askar set I bought through Domain Invasion. Goblins, like when you do the goblins, you get shards or something. I sharded my pants. Get the points from doing the daily gob quests in Lower Juno. Each of these is 9,000 points. My Jaeger rings got the stored TP modifier. You can get that from the Carbine Dobson flies. English is hard. That's from like the COP mission. You go to like Revern Site A01B, or I don't know, one of them. Kill the flies, and then you can go to Selbina, and there is a quest lady where you can do minor augments. You kill some stuff and you get it modified. Raja's is a COP of reward. That is also, this mantle's a login reward as well. So the same month we'll have the earring and the mantle. Speed belt is from former NMs in the Sancralarium or whatever. Chris, can you speak English? Yes. Shorty shorts are from Kitty and Sky Kitty, and this is Skybird. Okay, so we got that. If you're curious about the weapon skill set, we'll do that, I guess. Just in case you're like, Chris, what garbage are you wearing? This is gonna suck. I'm going through all this, and then say I don't even kill him. That'd be funny. Okay. The helm, necklace. I got a fouling earring. I don't know. More strength, more better, more gooder. Flame ring. The Uncleonkus's bracelets. He's a Gigas in the Defolks Tower. Delphux. I think that's auction house mantle. It's crafted. This is assault shit. There's your pants from doing your artifact quest as Sam, and then those are more Asgard strength boots from the set that we were talking about. Okay, Chris, does that help? Nope. All right, so that's the plan, boys. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. Okay, outlined what the plan was, but I'm thinking we'll go up to Sky, see if Faust will pop, and then we'll meditate. So we have 3,000 TP. We'll immediately Sekanoi, or oh my god, words. Let's see, job abilities. Sekanoki. It limits the TP cost of your next weapon skill to 1,000. So with 3,000 TP, I'll be able to do one weapon skill that is 1,000, and then a second weapon skill that is 2,000. Make a skill chain. Hit him with the Konzin, so you're ready a skill chain, and then we will pop the 2 hour. So we'll pop Mayoko Shisui. Sorry, sorry everybody. But then we'll do five total weapon skills. I should look up what weapon skills do what skill chains, because I know there are some. I still have yet to quest my quested weapon skill on Samurai. I want to say, because you get Gecko's the last one you get normally, and then you get Takashi or 6'9". You get that one from... I got the katana in my bag. So you've got the quest that you can do. No, wrong bag. Look at my other bags. And I think we're getting close. We're getting close to having... Maybe I should organize it. So I did a little bit last night. I worked on it. And the Tachi of Trials. Still haven't broken the Latin, but then we'll have to go fight the guy. Trade that back into Juckabricks or whatever that. Oh, I'm so bad. Juckabricks and Sea Serpent Grotto. Trade it back to him, and he'll go fight this monster, and then I can unlock that weapon skill. What is the name of that weapon skill? Oh my god, let's look it up. Okay, so we're looking up Faust. This will be the guy we're fighting. Look, he's got big old fists. Look, he can fist me. If you're curious as to what happened to my webcam, it broke. So I swapped in a $12 webcam. Hey boys, how's the quality? It's 280p. Good. This doesn't matter. This is all gross to look at anyway. So we'll head up to the shrine. It says it's about a 2-hour repop. Now keep in mind, he does detect by visuals, so he'll look at you. And then he'll immediately start continually using the TP ability Typhoon. So, since we can't position trusts out of the way, they like to huddle around. They'll all die. So this is the strategy. Okay, so we're looking for... what weapon skill? Weapon... Skill... And we'll probably say... Great Katana... Which is the one... Is it Yukaze? No. It said right there. It said quested. Here you go. Kasha. Okay. So Kasha's the quest. So we don't have that one yet. We should work on that one. And then we can unlock it. And you can do different skill chains. So I don't... I'm so bad. Maybe some of the samurais in chat can let me know what skill chains work well. But realistically, I should be doing skill chains even if they're like tier... Well, I don't know if tier 1 would beat out the Aeonic, but that way you can do more extra damage. If I can skill chain together, right, you're doing extra damage, more better. Alright, so we're gonna head up there. Is it Gardens? Bush Gardens, yes. Alright, so we'll go here, because we have to go in the back door. Alright. So let's see. We got to run over, and we'll be going in entrance number 5 to get to Faust. Run faster. What is my sub job? I'm dancer right now, just that way I can get around with invisibility. I don't need it right now, but whatever. Whatever. For the rest of the stream, I don't know what, once we kill him or once we die, maybe we'll do a run at under observation. See if I can't solo under observation. I've got some points or something for that, so I was going to try to work out a strategy where I do that. So I don't know what the time is. It's your special abilities used to be 2-hour cooldowns. On CatseyeXI, I believe it's 1 hour. Am I going the right way? Probably not. No, I need to go back that way. So Vlad asks, on Trust, why does everyone like Halver so much? On CatseyeXI, Halver gets a huge enmity bonus. He gets big haste. Yeah, he's been altered on the server. Big hate boner. He's got a huge enmity boost, so he can hold his shit together. Yes, that is true. Yep, he's a tank character. He's top tier. It's up there between him and Gesso. And also, yeah, he doesn't do AoE weapon skills either. So some of the other tanks do AoE weapon skills, and you don't want that. You don't want to be pulling extra mobs that you don't need to. All right, so let's call in the boys. Let's see, we're gonna do Halver, Zeed. Koru. Even though they'll die almost immediately. If I still had Sylvie, I'd use her. Sylvie has the AoE regen, which would be nice. Everyone else is gonna die. Everyone else is dying. So we'll focus on healers because I'm gonna be doing the most damage. Do I have the... Make sure your... all your macros are set right. Gotta make sure that... it's ready to go so I don't have to flip out when I'm doing it. Doing it? Yeah. Alright. Time to die, doll! Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're looking to collect your trusts, you know, check out the website, check out the CatseyeXI wiki, and go over the list. Check out the list, because yeah, there's a bunch to collect. There's some not on the server though too. I'm not sure exactly what the list is that's included and not included. I might have to do some digging, but yeah, I'm still missing quite a few. Some can be purchased, some can be quested. So I know I'm missing some of the more expensive ones that, you know, cost a lot of points or a lot of gil or whatever. I can finish off the quested versions, I suppose. That'd be easy enough. Wrong way. Alright, we're going upstairs. Bonehead, pay attention. So yeah, we're taking the pink. Riding the pink. Brian asked, is it frowned upon to use an HP to recover a home point crystal to recover HP MP and then go right back to fighting? No, actually, that's how you cheese a lot of things. Nope. You can cheese fights. You can cheese a lot of things where there's a crystal nearby. Shh. Yeah. I look down on you. So we'll see if Skippy's awake or not. Let's, I do have some of the Sam gear from Dynamis as well. I did the Dynamis farming, so I have a few pieces from that, and then the artifact gear. Still nowhere. There's still so much to gear, because you can upgrade all the +1 gear. You can put strength on every piece, store TP on every piece. Well, most pieces. Get a 5-hit build with 9,000 strength. Do 9,000 damage on your weapon skills. Next. Yeah, I really hope they don't get rid of that mechanic where you can restore your hit points on crystals, because it's pretty helpful in certain situations. Yeah, if you tattle, don't tattle. That's correct. Yeah, you shut the hell up. Open that door. How's the volume on this? So I need to turn the volume down on the music. I'll rewatch the VOD or whatever to see how loud it is. They're like, Chris, why don't you mute yourself? Copy. Can do. I'm gonna use the porthole. So he should be right around the corner over here. Make sure we put on invisible this time. He should be right over there, if he's alive and well. Alright. Looks like he was murdered earlier, so we'll camp this for a little bit. I don't want to be here for too long. But it's just a pop timer, so it can pop whenever. I don't know if I should weapon skill. Yeah, weapon skill, it's fine. There you go. What are we doing? 3090. Okay. Let's see what the hit points are. So if I can at least do 15,000... Owie. If I can at least do 15,000 points of damage. Say each weapon skill hits for 3k. Take a look at his hit points real quick just to see. We can do quick maths. I'm gonna get kicked off. Watch this. My internet's gonna explode. It always does. Kaboom. Houston. Oh, it doesn't say. Alright. Well, hopefully Hopefully it's not too bad. We could look up some of the weapons. So what is a good skill chain? Anybody help? Help me. I need an adult. What would be a good skill chain to perform that would still do decent damage? I think you can do like a... I remember back in the day, because I don't hardly ever play Samurai. Back in the day, you could do like a 6-step skill chain or something, and that was like the go-to for samurais. Light skill chain. I know if you have the relic katana, you can just do the relic weapon skill back to back, and it'll give... Yeah. Fragmentation and fusion. Probably won't. Yeah. What? It would probably be like Tachi. There's no T's here. Wasn't it something gecko? Don't you do? You can do dark, right? Category dark. Skill chains. You did like something with gecko. Geckos are amazing. They save on car insurance. They say what? NPC. Okay. I can actually put the whole word in. Is it? Oh my spelling. Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was doing. Hey, boys. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, no time. Here we go. We're getting right into the fight. All right, we're going to use Hasso. Might as well third eye while we're at it. All right, here we go. Now or never. We'll use Sekka. I'm going all out, boys. Time to die. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Meditate. Meditate. Meditate's down. Holy shit. I'm panicking. I need one more weapon skill. Come on, boys. Ah! Can I hit this fuck? Oh, really? Oh, here we go. Okay. Do it! Why did I use the weapon skill? Holy shit. All right. Whew. Summerstone. Okay, that was easy. What are you panicking for? That was... All right, so that's how you easily and comfortably and calmly kill Faust. So check that off the list. All right. All right, we can get out of here. All right, I'm going to warp out and see you later. Like a glove. Is anyone else sweating behind their knee pits? Just me? Okay. See, me and Halver were the only two that lived. Plan successful. Alright, so next up on the agenda, let's do a... I gotta wait for my ability to come back, because I thought a good idea for the plan for soloing your under observation for your peacock charm, I thought we would do a 2-hour... Yeah, it's an hour cooldown on that. Okay, so I thought we would use a summoner. We'd go in there with a summoner, kind of like you do with shooting fish. Go in there, 2-hour, call in trusts, 2-hour the hex eyes, and then see what we can do. So I'm probably gonna die because I have like almost no experience on summoner, but we will see. What should we do in the meantime? Let's, we got an hour to burn. I might have to make it a... Should we try for a Kraken Club run? We did that before. I think I've already done that on the stream one time. That's on one of the other videos. Chris, you didn't plan anything? Never do. We could work on another... Why don't we work on another pop item for... God mode. I don't know if anybody wants to see maybe a Genbu or a Siryu. Let's see what the who's easy to get. I'm gonna grab him. Genbu can Gnu, but yep, that was what I spelled. I think he's easy to kill. He's a big turtle. He'll use invincible, stomp, cast water. So we probably want to, if he's using, can we silence him? I bet we could do the same strategy where we silence him because he's pretty resistant to magical. Like I know back in the day, like it was just a possible solo without trusts. Like you would just gravity and then red mage DOT him to death. DOT, like the Department of Transportation. Yeah, you would take him there and he would suffer while he waited in line for days. And he would slowly die of boredom. But put dots on him, so like damage over time. You'd like Bio 3, poison, any of the burnings. We give him the clap or something, and then you can nuke him. So he does absorb water-based magic and attacks. Looks like he is vulnerable to lightning. Takes extra damage from lightning. Is my head in the way? Move your fat head, Chris. Oh my. Up. So looks like you can. And then he takes extra resistance from, or extra damage from blunt. So maces and here. Does that help? That's helping. And hand to hand. There. See, it shows the helmet in this. So yeah, they need to fix some of the wiki's missing things. But okay, let's work on that. So in order to get Genbu, we got to find a gem of the north and a gem of the south. What was that other thing? So we got to fight Zip. I think I fought him before. Am I thinking? What am I thinking? Who's the? Maybe that's Mother Glow, or maybe that's one of the other ones. So it says has regain when pulled, uses TP abilities. How's this gonna go with trusts though, is my question. So I do remember like summoners used to you'd pull him back to a room like from where he spawns, pull him back to like a circular area. Where's the map? There. So he pops around that area, so you'd pull him out of the way, and then you could, like, solo him with summoners and stuff. Alright, let's see. So then, yeah, one or the other of the doors is blocked, so if you have one side's blocked, you gotta walk around and go to the other side. What's the testimonials say? Nothing. Thanks for the help. Okay, I got it. Alright, we'll go up there and see what happens. Does he spawn? No, he just has a lot of TP. Does he do anything nasty that would actually cause, like, melee problems? Oh, he does drop a katana for samurai. That's decent, it looks like. Alright, we'll give that a shot. Is he a timed spawn, or what is he? Spawns between those points on the map, E4 and K4. Regain every 2 to 4 hours. So, okay, so he is also a 2 to 4 hour guy. So we'll wait on that, I suppose. We'll see if we can actually do the other one first. Maybe we'll check him. We'll check him first, and if he's not up, then we'll do the other section for the pops. The Winter Stone. We'll take a look at the Winter Stone. The Winter Soldier. A hand job from him would really hurt. All right, Ola Grande. Maybe I'm thinking of Ola Grande, which is a delicious Mexican dish as well. Ariana Grande's younger sister. Wouldn't that be big? Ola? Is that bigger? I don't know. Oh, Ola Pequeño. Yeah. Ola Grande's large. But Pequeño's small. Medium must be medium. What's Ola in Spanish? Well, it's hello with an H. You're like, hola. I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. Look at me go. I went to Mexico City like last year. Your phone is amazing. You don't need to know any Spanish. Just Google Translate. Get you by. Alright, so we'll see what the Grande... Oh, this is the one that I was thinking where you do, where you pull the summoners back to the corner. Drop the Winter Storm. And the Kofnug. Alright, so it looks like it has fairly small HP, but you gotta fight 3 of them back to back. Do they do big... Okay, so I gotta find a water, so you can spawn this with water. Oh, speaking of which, the stream is brought to you by water today. So we gotta fight pots in the shrine to get the water. So you may get some, is it anywhere? Just inside the shrine. But then we'll get a water to pop the NM. Okay. And then you trade the water to question mark. Map 4, J6. January 6th? Uh-oh. Map 4, J6. Okay. There you go, boys. So it's basically where we were just at. We just killed Faust a second ago, so it's like the opposite corner. I don't know if, what jobs would be beneficial for that, right? Because we probably want to silence the pots. Well, Red Mage can silence, obviously. Does Blue Mage, does that have any silence abilities? I'm sure it does. So if you're playing on Blue Mage, you may be able to use a blue spell to silence. And you could also do more damage and stuff than a Red Mage could. Does Dancer have any kind of abilities that... Ninja, right? Ninja has some tools to silence, right? You throw some dirt on their face or something and they stop talking. I think Ninja has an ability. sure if Dancer does or not. Well, in either case, I don't have my ninja leveled or my Dancer or blue. I don't have any of the other jobs leveled, so I'd have to level some other jobs to get access to being able to solo that. All right, let's just head up there and we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna take the thief because we want the drop. Drop it like it's hot. And as always, fashion is the most important thing, so make sure you check your style. Uh-huh. Man. It's okay. It's the end game of all MMOs. I think if I have... Will Koru silence? I think if I put the right trust in... they should drop a silence. Let me see, does it say anything? Am I teleporting? What's happening? I think we look at the trust list real quick. Let's do that. There's a whole lot of research. I will say 90% of this game is just looking up things. When you have a question, you just look it up on the wiki. I mean, link shell chat for sure helps. There's like a beginner link shell that you're equipped with when you do the CatseyeXI. And that's for public, whatever. But I think, the best way to do stuff, because sometimes people don't respond or they don't know the answer. Like a lot of the times I just won't answer because I'm not sure, because I don't want to give false information. Chris, why are you doing streaming then? I said 80-20, remember. 80% of the time I kind of know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we can look at the trusts. It'll give us a list, right? Does it have a list here? It kind of tells who's what. Goes over acquiring the magic. Yep, got it. Go over to nice that they won't draw aggro. Got it. There are different usages between the variants. Here's some macros, which is nice. So you don't have to, get rid of all of. You can get rid of all of them at once by using. I use this /RETR, which dismisses all trusts at once. So that's nice. Upon reaching level 5, you can get trust magic by completing these initiation quests. Got it. And I think that's also covered in the beginner guide at the main page on the wiki. Just look up the beginner guide. So yeah, there are different icons for trusts, right? Tanks usually have like a shield. Melee has a sword, ranged bow, caster, staff, healer, club, support, harp, and then special other is like a sack. Koopa Freed has a sack. Got a fat sack on him. So, association, they each have colors with like the different cities. So, blue, red, green, Bastock, Sandy, Windhurst. Each of the AI behaviors has its own page. So we can look up trust behaviors to see who will cast what spells. Okay. More reading. Oh my god. So I'm not sure what exactly. I know most of the applications, obviously, to the level 99 won't apply to CatseyeXI because that's a 75 cap, but there is some carryover on certain things. What that is, I suppose that's a lot of information to find out. Thanks, Chris, you told me nothing. Okay, so we can just look through all the healers here and see who does what. So does Apuru cast silence? Regain, cast haste, convert, martyr, status removal and haste. Okay, maybe not. So maybe she won't. Will... where's Korumura? I thought he was... Where is he at? Offensive caster. He should be like a support or something, isn't he? Oh, there he is. Okay, he does cast Refresh, Haste, Protect, Flurry, Shell, Phalanx, Slow, Dia, Distract, Dispel, Cure. So no Silence. Okay, let's try... I don't think Jokum casts Silence. Sword Blade, or he just Magiroll, Elegy. No, he doesn't. He only casts... The only things I've ever seen him cast is March and Ballad. So, these, like, some of these aren't completely accurate. He does Cure, and he does... Yeah, he does, like, Poisana and Paralina and stuff. So, nah spells. Nah. Yeah, these aren't 100%. That description's not 100% accurate. Who else do we got? Maybe I need to buy a healer. What does Kupipi do? Does she have Erase, Paralyze, Slow, Nah spells, Protection, Cure? So no Silence. Oh, Mealy's... She's a decent... I like her for healing, but she does an AoE attack. She does all that. She does a Scouring Bubbles constantly. Oh, is my face in the way? Sorry, boys. Here. So the Mithra from Treasures, she do Scouring Bubbles all the time, and that is AoE. But other than that, she has a Flate of Solace, so she'll cast a Cure on you. It'll give you Stone Skin, so that's nice. So if you are looking to... And she does good damage, too, because she'll do Hexa Strike. But, like I said, the AoE kind of sucks. But I think if you want, like, a mix of damage and curing, she's a good option, as long as you're not around a bunch of other enemies. Who else? Well, we could just stay on the screen and scroll down, I suppose. Who's the next one? Montebieux. He's a chemist. Is he even available? I don't even know if he's available. Abilities cover. See mix below. I don't even... Oh, he... Remove... So he wouldn't even do silence anyway. Okay. No. Fast cast tick. Maybe we have to look towards... Back at the top. Slow, Paralyze, Addle, Dispel. No. So you may be on your own as far as you would have to be the silencer of the group. Special. Does Cornelia do anything? No, but she is really good for... This is the one that I'm still missing out on. You go to Domain Invasion, and she's a lot of points. She's like 20,000 points or something. But her special, like, ability grants you haste plus 20%, which stacks with a cat. So you have Koru, which casts haste on you. This will stack for more haste. You hit the cap really easy, and then she gives plus accuracy and magic accuracy, ranged accuracy as well. So that's a big deal. Yeah, Kupo gives you the extra XP. Is there, what's the, there is one other, Olma? No. I thought there was one, that was expensive, and maybe she'll... Yorin. Erase, cure, no. No trust, cast silence? Get out of here! Special. That's offensive. You're offending me. Yeah. Is it Adelheid or Adelheid? She's like a, oh, right here. New storms and nukes, no. So, okay. She's a scholar, but maybe she would do... No. I don't think she's not available. Who is the other? I know you guys are like, this is super exciting, Chris. We're watching you read the wiki. Sorry, boys. All right. Like I said, spend most of your time in here. Can I go to the home page? I want to go to the CatseyeXI home page, though. No. I thought you could buy Trust Magic. Here, Sylvie, Uru Tenzin, yeah, Cornelia. Let's see what the old link shell chat says. I can't find it. Hey, does anyone know if there are trusts? There is a trust that silences. They're all like, no, Bass, go away. Alright, let's see. I don't think there is. Okay. Ah! F-Real says, nope. Sag. I didn't see one. I didn't think so. That's... Okay, well, so you're up to your own silence. So maybe it's time to level Ninja or Blue Mage, because Blue Mage can silence. I know that. There definitely is a silence spell for Blue Mage. What's the tool? What's the tool for... You're a tool, Chris. One of the tools for Ninja you can throw at the... Throw at the guy to silence him, I thought, right? It's poison, paralyze, slow. Maybe not. It's invisible. What's this? Oh, that's slow. Invisible, shadows. These are all elemental spells. It's blindness, slow. Oh, that's sneak. Poison. This is paralyze, I think. Paralyze. Invisible, shadows. Ah, boo. Okay, I think that's it, boys. You can't. Blue Mage would be, or Red Mage, or White Mage. Maybe you could sub Scholar on something, right? Because I think if you sub Scholar and you use this, the book, you bring out the book, it like raises your enfeebling skill to a B level, which would be enough. Which should be enough to silence most basic enemies. Fail. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? We're going in the other direction. I gotta go downstairs. Haha, bone face. Link Shell Chat's funny. Yeah, you can, if you wanted to swap the way your character looks, you can use the sex change add-on, and you're the only person that sees the adjustments, but then you type like /race and then 1 through 11, and it'll alternate between like male and female, and then the races. And then you can type like 1 through 30 to get a face swap between each of those as well. If you look towards the back, like the higher levels, like you get some stuff that's not normally available. So like you get, like I remember I was on Elven, and I want to say like race swap like 25 or something. Number 25 was like a shadow, like one of the enemies in Fei Yin. So you had like a black head with like glowing eyes and white hair. But only you can see it. So did I just kill pots anywhere for water, or what did it? Is it just anywhere in the vicinity? It must be inside the building, right? Oh, bad streamer. Probably won't. Yeah, I gotta type the whole word out, huh? Genba. Show what the. There we go. So it just says inside the shrine, or a pot inside the shrine. Well, where are those at? Does it say what enemies pop at what spot? Earth or a pot? 3 spawns? Oh, here, shrine, inside the shrine. 38 spawns, so just anywhere inside. Okay. Shh, where'd all that music go? What's all that noise? What? Here's pots right here. Those are sprinklers. We need aura pot. If you are curious as to what drops, if you're like, I think that guy will work, you can type in / if you loaded it from the launcher, DB, it'll bring this up, and I gotta minimize my screen, and and you can hit enabled, click it. When you tab over the enemy, it'll show the drops. So this guy does drop burst, mercury, testimony, coffer key, no water. So we gotta actually find the guy that drops water. Water, which would be a pot, right? Or a pot. clicking. Goodbye. Hasta luego. Alright, let's see if we can pick up some pots on wide scan. Is that... Hello? Yeah, let's head upstairs to where they... Would they pop? Hopefully they would be around where you would pop the guy, right? Back up around Faust, right?
Wow.
Hey, when you guys are watching this on YouTube and then you yell at me, you're like, Chris, you don't know where you're going. Come watch the stream. I'm streaming on Twitch from 4 to 6 Central. So yeah, tune in if you can. I tried to do it this time because everyone's off work, I assume, around from 4 to 6, or most people are. That way, when you got time, you don't have to be trying to sneak watch when you're at the office. Then you can come chat and yell at me. Be like, hey, dummy, what are you doing? Weapon defender, a lot of weapons. Befel and Byron. Those must, I think those are those NMs? I think those are NMs. They're elemental NMs, and they're really tough. Think I can take them? Huh? I don't think they drop anything good. Let's check real fast. I'm not even sure what decorative weapon or a butler. We want or a pot, right? Yeah. Statue, monolith. Is it in the basement? It's gotta be upstairs, right? I'm upstairs. It'd say map 3. It doesn't say what map. It just says in here. No map information. You're not helpful. Just, I'm helping. I'm using the porthole. Arg! Is anybody on the... Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got some aura pots. They're on the other side. So we need to take the green path, it looks like. I see them on the map now, so they're all over on that side. Can we get over there from here? Oh. Let's see. So where do we want to go? We probably want to go... Mapping it. Alright, we are on... Nope. Yes, we're right here. So we're on map 3. O will take us upstairs. So we would have had to went a different way to get there, right? Oh, totally. Are these aren't even connected. Okay, so these paths aren't even connected. See. So if you have now we want to either spawn in on N, K, or H. I think we would have needed to come in this way because there's H there. So come in through the G entrance of Gardens. Go to H. And here's H here. Oops. Is my face in the way? Okay. And then there's H in the lower right-hand corner. And that's where all the pots are at, is on the other side. Yeah, they're all on the other side. All right, let's run this. Let's run this way. I don't know. We gotta get it. Now we gotta get out of here. I'm in the wrong spot. Open this door. I should pull the trusts out for safety. If I get caught with my pants down, I'm gonna get smacked. Oh, yeah. Chris, this stream has been super exciting. You've been navigating menus and maps for the past hour. Sorry, boys. You gotta suffer. No, we don't. We'll just not watch it. Not true. All right, fair enough. I'm an idiot. Running around. I know all the veterans are thinking, hey moron, haven't you played this game at all? I'm like, well, it's been so long. Okay, we're at the top. If I remember, I thought you farmed these guys for one of the drops for Bayako, maybe. Alright, this is where you go if you're farming. Oh, here's these two guys. Oh, let's see. How tough are these? Should we fight these? They're level 104. I think they aggro by sight. You think they would kill me really quick? I think they link as well. I think we should leave those alone. I want to see what they drop anyway. How do you spell that? Can I copy and paste this name? Balefur. No. Yes. Ancient magics, elementals. They don't drop anything or what? No one's been ever to kill them. No one has never ever killed any of these, either of these. They're like 20 levels above me. Almost 30 levels above me. There's no way. That'd be like a level 1 trying to kill a level 30. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. We will we'll proceed right on by. 105? You're like, but Chris, the other guy's 104. He should be super easy. So where did we need to go? We needed to go in the G. In the G, yes. so. Can I reposition these so they're not in the way? Let's head outside and see if there's anything on the map. I'm running, Jenny. Okay. I want to say we go in the do we go in the front right entrance to take the green path? Maybe. If anybody's curious as to why, like, this map has all these extra indication, all this extra information, it's just I'm using the map add-on from the launcher, so you can do the same. Just turn on, I think it's just called Maps, and then I did put a video for Horizon of how to install hunting maps, but somebody with a little more knowledge as to coding and everything says that interferes. You have to read the comments of the video. I never had any problems when I installed it, hunting maps, so I would assume it would work similarly for CatseyeXI because they're all very similar files and stuff, but I never had any issues. But I don't use like a Flash player, or I don't use some player, so you may want to read. I pinned it at the top of the video because he was saying that there's a lot people were having problems with it. It causes the game to crash if you hard install it. Like I said, I never had that trouble, but I wasn't using whatever add-on or whatever he was talking about, apparently. But it shows, if you do want to look into it, it does show additional information, like where NMs spawn, points for like quests, like if you're doing your missions for Rise of Zilliard or Chains of Promathia. It's kind of useful as you progress through the story, just more information, so you don't have to constantly flip it back and forth between the wiki like I'm doing right now. It would actually give you a little more information. Okay, so here's the green path. Yeah, it is this entrance. Alright. So we'll call in the team. Gonna kill some pots for some water. Got it. Hi, boys. Hoo, can I wait? Making lunch for my diddly daddly dear Moji. All right, Spaz. Does anyone else call their significant other diddly daddly dear? Uh-huh. I got some Floigan in my Bajoigans. Hippo pet with Treasure Hunter 4 was nice. What'd you say about my ex-wife? That's not... Wow. Oh, my God. Not nice at all. It is comedy. I'm labeling this a comedy stream, fellas. Calm down. Using the portal. It's helping. Excitement 100. Melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. Hiya. All right, we are here. Uno mas. Or a pot. All right, let's beat this guy up. Too bad I can't silence him. I could theoretically swap jobs and then use a one of the treasure hunter trusts. Could pull out Lion or Nana. Come up on... great. Maybe Blue Mage will have to be the next job I level. That way I can get 75. And we're going to trick attack Kupo. He can do something. Lazy. Shell. Nope. Alright, so we'll kill some pots. I'm slow! Oh my god, the gravity! I feel the gravity of the situation. But that way you could silence the problem, because I want to say, you know, the Aga spells are going to be no bueno. Can I despoil? Oh, he's dead. Too late. Sometimes despoil will inflict a status effect. Where's the rest of the team? Where are they? Oh, they're all slow. Mentally or physically? Yes. All of the above. Meow. Thunder 3. Thundercats ho. What color is this? Yellow. Alright. Is there not a... Okay. Looks like the only way we can go is blue, huh? Oh, that's... What? Oh, the mini-map's throwing me up. Look at down below my head here. It shows like a blue dot on the mini-map, but that's clearly not blue. Queerly. And it says there's something yellow in my pants over on this side. So, it's been cut off. I hate when that happens. What's the drop rate on this? Not good. Not good at all. I stole a shard. I sharded. Yep. Oh, I got the treasure hunter to proc. Oh yeah, that's a newer update. Let's check that out real fast. Show that. That's interesting information that everybody would appreciate. Ah, I got treasure hunter to proc and it still didn't work. Yeah, hey, check this out. Let me no. So there was an update. I started like in October, and then I took like a few months off, and then I came back, and adequate from Runham. Stop pinging us. We're going through the conversation. Yeah, I think if you say anything in Discord about like issues, double check to make sure there's not already that same issue up. I don't know how. It probably would be annoying to get like 5,000 text messages about the same thing over and over. But anyway, okay. So on the wiki, look up thief. No, it's at the top. Just look at jobs, and then thief. Expand. So you do get assassin, which is what the triple attack at 50. Conspirator, accomplice, collaborator. Those are all what thief or hate management tools. Dual wield natively at level 20, so that's cool. Viper bite and wasp sting have increased damage, so you get viper bite earlier and it does more damage. And then here the treasure hunter ability or the tiers have changed, so you can see, normally you get +2 from treasure hunter 2. You get an extra one from Thief's Knife or Vajra. I don't have that; they don't stack. But I've got the knife. I've got the armlets. Come from Dynamis, or you can augment your +1s and get it on there, or you can get the an additional +1 from the cap, or the rabbit cap or the dragon cap. This one's pretty tough to acquire. This one I think is easier because you just do ventures. It's like 5,000 points. I've yet to get it though. I'm lazy. Okay, so Wings Arrow Warriors can get Treasure Hunter 7 because they have extra stuff, extra pieces. I'm an ace character, so I'll talk about that. But there is now a new proc system as January, so fairly new. But you can also, there's a feint table. This is why I moved my merits around, because I only had one into feint, but now feint will like stack with it. So you get a max merited feint on the attack, and then sneak and trick attack. So here's the table. It's my head in the way. Here, let me move my face. Move your fat head, Chris. Is that better? Okay, but you can see that you start off with whatever you start off with. There's your chance to proc. If you use feint, there's extra chance. Use sneak or trick. There's an additional sneak and trick. So if you stack feint with sneak and trick, you get like higher percentages. So probably your best solution if you're soloing like myself, you probably want to do like a feint and then trick attack, because you'll trick attack your tank guy. So there you go. So that's cool. It's I'm gonna duck down. Yeah, you guys can check it out yourself, but that's interesting. So it says the maximum TH tier you can proc on sexy. Haha, see what they did there. CatseyeXI is sexy. Nice team. Is 12. You get up to 12. Crazy. Okay. Thought that was worth mentioning while I was thinking about it. Stinking about it. Always do. Why can't I? What? What's happening here? Oh, I'm stuck on the teleporter. I can't. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah. There. That's why. I was freaking out. I was caught in combat and on the teleporter menu at the same time. I know the water drop rate is really low. What is it, like 1% or something? Oh no, I'm stuck behind the door! No! Can I pull this guy through the door? He'll magic me for sure. Oh, looks like I can. Get over here. Lame. So, alright, so somebody closed the door on me. So if you're doing this solo, maybe not do this, because I think I'll only be able to access 2 spawns now instead of the 3 or whatever I could have previously. Maybe I can go upstairs and downstairs. This will take me to the next area where the monster pop is at, right? If I go back over here, that'll take me downstairs, right? Or no? Yeah, I could probably just keep going forward, I think. I'm thinking... Yellow. I'm running, Jenny. Hiya. Was there adjustments to how kindred seals and beastman seals are dropping? Oh, there you go. So you can just run forward and then you're in this area. Yeah, it's always been, in order for seals to drop, you have to be fighting at least easy prey or higher. The guy, if you are curious, the guy in Port Juno, Chamois, and ShamWow, you can exchange seals at the rate of 3 to 1. So if you want to turn a seal into a different seal, the guy next to him, it's not Chamois, it's the other guy, Shamu or whatever. It's Shamu. I think he'll eat the seals and the dolphins. He'll eat those too. Ah, see what I did there? Seals. Good pun, Chris. He'll eat the seals. He's a whale. Ah, aquatic life. Seals and seals. Okay, go home. You're fired. Proc me. See if I can proc it. Hot prockets. Ow. He shined a light in my eye. Nothing. All right, boys. We might. I just saw the timer for our 2-hour go away, so maybe we'll farm this another day. I know it's boring. Let's try that summoner strategy that I have an idea for. All right, we're gonna warp out, but that way you know this is where the pots are. You can farm the water. We'll probably do Genbu here shortly. I'll get enough pops. I'll pop it off stream. What? I'll farm it off stream. That way I have the pop. That way we can do the fight. All the information on these videos are all out of order. Yep. Sorry. You just have to watch all the content. Everything I make, you'll have to watch, and then you'll be okay. So we're going to swap to Summoner. I have no gear for Summoner. That's fine. Is it? Yeah, we're going to die pretty easily, I assume. I'm guessing we're dead. We're dead. All right. So for Summoner, if I go Scholar, I would have access to what? Like, would I have access to Gravity? Because it's a level 40 fight, so probably not. Because Gravity is level 21 Red Mage. Let me. I don't think so. Let's try. Let's do Red Mage for bar spells, so we can bar petrify ourselves. Oh, wait, maybe White Mage. Do I have those spells? Because what, he does fire magic. Hey, guess what? The stream is 90% composed of looking things up on the guide. Under observation. Alright, so you get your Peacock Charm. We need a Star Orb. I'm a Star Orb. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. So they will use susceptible to bind and gravity, so I could potentially bind him. He'll use Fire Agra, so fire spells and petrify spells. Okay. Highly resistant to silence, but not immune, so I could potentially silence him. What level does Scholar... I think 35. 35 it gets Sublimation. Will I have access to... Alright. Okay, let's try Scholar. Because if I use the books, right? If I use the book, I'll have pretty decent white magic and black magic potentials. I gotta change the macros around. So did it say what they're vulnerable to? Oops. They're vulnerable to... It says nothing. Amorph. Okay. Nope. They take extra damage from... Since they're using fire abilities, I would think they'd either take, what, more damage from water or ice or something? They use fire spells. It says nothing. I could, I have MobDB, maybe that'll give me some information as well. I'll target them. I'm gonna assume... Says nothing. Fire-based magic. It says they take extra damage from all types, except for darkness. Alright. So if it's they take damage from everything. 100 denotes. What? Detonates. Sorry, English is hard. 100 denotes that a monster takes full damage. Tiers of 50 or less guarantee a spell resist. So it's resistant to blunt damages and darkness. It takes extra damage from basically every every type of magic. So which avatar has the best super? Super? That's the wrong game. What avatar has the best 2-hour? Alright. Let's grab some Yaguado drinks and a star orb, and then we can warp over there. What do we got time? We got 30 minutes. Okay, boys, we get this done in 30 minutes, right? I need a drink. I need that drink. Oh, there it is. 3K, it's fine. I could make some of these too. Whatever. Oops. Anything 2? Is a melon juice, is that better? What's melon juice? Melon juice. That's 135 seconds. And it's cheaper, so you'd save some money by going melon juice, I guess. John Mellencamp. John Cougar Mellencamp. Juice. Ew! Alright, let's run down to Chamois. I'm going to keep my speed suit on when I fight this guy. That way it'll make kiting a little easier, because this is a level 1 equipment, right? The Moogle suit. Okay. So this will be good for your kiting if you have access to the Moogle suit. I've got that rings of 40 in this, so these will be good in the arena. And then, do I have anything else that would be beneficial for 40 cap? That's a 40. That's 12 more magic points. I don't think anything else really matters. Agility, maybe they miss. Maybe they'll miss me. Auto re-raise. Oh, that's level 30. Okay. All right. Hello, sir. Shimo. Shimo and Chamois. Where's my slap chop? Star orb. Make it happen, Captain. If we want to go to Ron Fair, you got grottos. I'm there. Waiting on Jimmy. Always. Always waiting on Jimmy. Alright, so I need to adjust some of the macros. So if we are Scholar, we'll need to switch. Oops. Summoner. Okay. And then, okay, we're going to call out. Who should be our big hitter? It was basically anybody. Does Carbuncle's, does it do AoE, his 2-hour? Is it decent? Because he's low magic cost. I think we want to go with probably a hard hitter, though. It's everything. Is that... Oops. Yeah. I should get the mitts. The mitts would be helpful. Need to get those. Searing light. Caster's level times 2. Alright, so if I'm level 40, it'll cost 80 magic points. It deals light damage to areas. Oh, here. Consumes all MP, yeah. Alright, let's try that, I suppose. Astral Flow, Searing Light. Poison Nails, Healing Ruby, Shining. Oh shit. What was the name of it? Searing Light. Is it a pet ability? I thought it was a pet ability. Okay, it does say pet. Okay, and then we will need to use Astral Flow. Oh, we gotta switch that. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, what if I need to use bind or... Drain, Fire Spirit. What spells do I have access to? I'm thinking... Re-raise, probably not. Nah, it doesn't matter anyway. So they are going to be resistant to all this stuff, right? It said dark resistance. Don't I have a bind in here? Oh, blink shell region. There's sleep. That won't be good though. Drain. Okay, so I don't have access to that. Boo. What about the light versions? We're gonna try to silence them, right? Have access to silence? What? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, Scholar was a bad choice then, huh? It doesn't have access to enfeebling. No slow, no paralyze, no silence. Lame. Alright, well, I didn't realize that. Huh. Alright, well, we're gonna go in here anyway. Okay, let's see. All right, so we'll call in the guy, call in the boys. I'm thinking we'll probably want a healer and a. We'll do Halver and Koopy. Alright, so we'll call in Carbunkler. I could have called him in last. Yeah, actually, hold on a second. Let me buff up. Okay, use your brain. Okay. Let me move it. I'll move that out of the way. All right, so we're gonna call in the trusts. Get them out here. Alver. Let's use her. I think she has a little bit more magic points, and she can convert, and she stays out of the way. So I don't have access to protect or shit. Wait a minute. How do you play Scholar here? Oh yeah, there's protected shell. It's already active. That's it. All right, let's heal for a second. I don't have that on my hotbar yet. Okay. All right, so the plan is we're gonna drink a drink, 2-hour flow the guy. Let's see if MobDB says anything. I'm just curious if when I target them, if it actually gives me like details on anything. Okay. Well, Astral Flow, and then I'm gonna move some of this menu so I can see what I'm doing. Here in a second. So it does say, yeah, it does say that they're take less damage from darkness, but regular damage from everything else. Okay, helping. Maybe Carbuncle wouldn't be the best choice then. I will try. We'll give her a go, huh, boys? What? What? That barely did any damage. Okay. I'm running! And we need at least, what, 40? So we need at least 80 magic points to be able to use it again. What happened here? They get stuck? Do they get frozen? They didn't chase me at all. Was I supposed to have the carbuncle with me? Maybe he wasn't supposed to die. I think I fucked that up. They're probably still full health. Oh, no, they're not. What? What happened? That was glitchy. Okay. What? We're gonna die, though. We're in bad shape. Maybe I should bring an HP drink as well. Or a potion. I've got potions in my bag. Alright, so bring some health pots next time. Bring some more. My refresh wore off. So bring some more, bring an ether, bring a health pot, or a latte, or whatever. Bring that. My astral flow is gone. Oh! So we gotta get the timing down better. Alright. Gotta get the timing down. So I did a bad job on timing that out. Okay, I see. Halvor's gonna have to super tank this. It's gonna be rough for him. What do you got for time? So if they don't even chase me. What? So they just stay in the arena if you get too far away? Huh. What do we got for time? We got 10 minutes. Okay. Six minutes left on the fight. I don't have access to stone skin, or I gotta do more research. I thought Scholar would get access to some, Slash Scholar would get access to some of this stuff. Hopefully I can stay alive enough to at least get healed by the Apuru. Oh, now he's stuck on the wall. Okay, nice. Where's Carbuncle at? He's invisible. There he is. Halver can super tank. So I wonder if it would have been a good idea to come as a... Maybe I could just do this as a DPS. If I can get Halver to super tank everybody, and I can come as a job, maybe Blue Mage. I can come as Blue Mage and I can stun with Headbutt and backwards tank. Let's put... I don't have access to Dia. I don't have access to... God! Suck it. I need to stun that. Okay, Blue Mage. Blue Mage may be a good option here because you can stun. You can backwards tank shit. Okay, he's dead. Oh, we got 3 minutes left. I think we got this, boys. Wow, solo and under observation. We may make some modifications because I don't think the summoner strat was super effective. I think this would have gone off better with... Do I just need to kill the boss for the chest to show up? No, everybody's got to die. Okay. What do I have in the inventory? We're running... No, Puru's got MP. Okay. I think Blue Mage is a strategy here. You gear up your Blue Mage, you come in here, you make Halver super tank everybody. That way you can heal and do damage. And you bring in potions, ethers, and Yaguado drinks. There we go. Fuck yeah. Wow, cheating. I'm a cheater. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Ah! Here we go. Give it to me, Jimmy. I want that Peacock charm. No dice. All right, well, we got the strategy down, though. Nice. All right. Fancy doing it. All right, get out of here. Get out of here with this. With this junk in my funk. So, Halver, Apuru, super tank, go. I wonder if it made a difference, you know, pulling, because we didn't actually fight all three at the same time, right? We fought them kind of one by one-ish, and they were already, like, hurt pretty good from the astral flow. So maybe we'll try the Blue Mage strategy next time, see if we can kind of whittle it down into something a little more efficient. Get rid of that orb. Sell all this crap. I don't know. I don't even think it'd be that valuable on the auction house either. I should probably look before I start NPCing everything, huh? Meow. Hey, Dirty hit 75. Congratulations. Confliculations. Ba. 15. Sure. If anybody wants ice spikes. Oh, we're going to undercut it by 100. Okay. Chris, you dirty, dirty man. Yes. Flame Geode. I don't think... We had a belt from that too, right? Oh, Mantra belt. Is that any... No, that's garbage. All right. Yeah, I think basically you just want to NPC everything else you get from that. I mean, that will drop scrolls, right? What did it say? Did it say scrolls? The big thing was the neck piece. I want the neck parts. And we'll drop. Yeah, you want the charm is the big one. I think a refresh should be a good one. I think that's like 400k. Erase is probably like 100k. Utsemi's probably like, and Phalanx. I think those are all big winners. And then your charm. So nice. All right, boys. I think that's it for the stream today. Appreciate everybody for watching. So we'll work on some stuff. I'll play it a little bit tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.